Dog owners, unite! Are you ready to get to know your dog better? Welcome to America's Dog Whisperers with Mark German and Janice Wolf. This program will help make your good dog great and your great dog fabulous. Now, here's Mark and Janice.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Mark German. I'm America's Dog Whisperer.
And I am Janice Wolf, New Jersey's Dog Whisperer, the Lady Dog Whisperer, here broadcasting from lovely Washington, D.C. on a beautiful yacht. Thank you to our host, Shane, for a lovely afternoon.
And happy Father's Day to everybody that's a father out there.
Happy Father's Day, all. And you can have us on your yacht for the next holiday, and we'll be happy to do so. Happy to oblige. Boy, oh boy, today I think we ought to have some talks about people who don't quite get it and people who are in denial. There are a lot of different things that we would like to discuss today. Mark's got some show and tell items here.
No, we're not going to show that. We don't need to talk about that. But what we do want to tell you is that why are we out in Washington? Why are we out in Maryland? Not only are we training whisperers out here, but we are helping some dogs along the way while we're out here. Remember, we're looking for dog whisperers all over the country. If you know somebody that wants to take training to a different level, I'll actually get rid of training and start treating dogs like dogs. Remember, we went back to some of the beginning sessions that we've talked about, and we've been talking about how to have a stable dog. Not a well-trained dog, because you can have a well-trained dog that's still out of control. So what we're talking about is how to correct these behaviors in dogs in a way that the dogs understand. Teaching your dog to sit, we proved it today, and we always do. But teaching your dog to sit, let's say he's growling at someone, and you teach him to sit, I don't see how that's going to stop the growling.
Well, it could stop the growling if he answers you back and says, no, I'm not going to sit. I still feel like growling. But remember, dogs are dogs, and that's the problem. People start treating them like they're babies. Now, we can treat our dogs like babies because guess what? They're stable. But if you've got a dog with issues, you can't say, oh, honey, sit down. Mommy loves you. You're just the best puppy. And ow, that hurt. And expect that making him sit is going to do anything. This isn't about their body position. This is about making these dogs just behaved. It's not hard to be well behaved. Okay. So anyway, what we're talking about here, and we're just going to adjust something here. What we're talking about here.
We're not used to rocking back and forth.
Yeah,
on the
man,
boat.
we are rocking and rolling.
The waves are like 50 feet tall out
At
here.
least
You ought to see them.
100-foot waves.
So we're just trying to get this.
Oh well.
If you see fire, just yell.
If you guys see fire, we'll just be a moment. We're trying something new here. Hey, and by the way, before we start, we've got some awesome new shirts. If you check the website next week, you'll see some wonderful, wonderful items that you'll get it.
Well, you
but
saw
your
my
friends
fashion
won't.
show last week, so some of you got an idea of what we have on some T-shirts that go along with the philosophy that we teach and what's in our book. The book is called There's Hope. Get that off our website. If you've got a dog with issues, this book will help you. If you've got a dog that's aggressive, this book will still help you. It's not going to take care of everything. That's what we do. We correct those bad issues in bad dogs. There's hope for those dogs. People don't have to give them away and get them euthanized because they might have bitten somebody. Because if that was the case, there would be a lot of dogs dead because they've bitten me. But somebody's got to take that behavior and in a way that the dog understands, tell him he's just not allowed to do it. I'm not mad at him. And it's the same thing with all your dogs, even though if they're just jumping on you, if they're peeing in the house, if they're just a little out of control or a lot out of control. I'm not talking about every dog being aggressive, but you do have dogs, or you do have friends with dogs that have issues. Yeah, the neighbor's dog, yep, that's the one, the neighbor's dog, yep, they could use some help. And then they turn around and say, Buffy, get off of me, Buffy, stop it, Buffy. So we all know people that's got dogs with issues. That's what we do. there's somebody in your location that can help these people, and if not, let us know, let them know to contact us. We're training dog whisperers and certifying dog whisperers all over the country. Our goal is to help as many dogs as we can.
And along with helping more dogs comes your job helping us to help more dogs. Because we can't, I mean, we're here because there's a couple of people in this area who really wanted to help dogs. We're down here actually training our Susie Holmeyer, our DC, our Maryland dog whisperer, to be working with aggressive dogs, and we're training Linda Polk for DC area. And these two people are going to be training people, clients, to help more dogs. The problem is that one of Mark and one of me isn't enough in this whole world. So we need you guys to help us to find more people to train to be whisperers. It's not hard, just different. We even have a t-shirt that says it.
And that's, let's go back to the t-shirts real quick.
T-shirts.
I'll have
Everyone
them.
loves t-shirts.
I'll eventually get pictures of these put on our website. It's not that it's something, a keepsake or anything. It's not going to be worth anything in 2 years off
Unless
eBay.
we sign it.
Well, we could do that.
We can sign them.
We can sign. If you request it, we'll sign the t-shirt.
He'll sign the girls, and I'll sign the guys, and we'll sign anywhere you want.
There you
Donate
go.
to Merlin's.
So we
kids.
have a girls version and a guys version, and I mean it still all goes with the book. In the book, we say if you practice this philosophy of leadership, walks, rules, and good nutrition, if you practice those, within those, you're going to hear things like stop looking at them. You've seen that on the show where we've said bite your dog or shush your dog and then stop looking at them. So we put on the girls' shirts right here across the chest. It says stop looking at them. So it's a twofold message, but it's still something you've got to remember if you're going to keep correcting your dog and keep rehabilitating your dog, whether it's Cujo or just Fluffy. Doesn't matter. It's still a dog.
And for the guys, it's not hard, just different. So you can take that anyway, because this is not hard, what we're teaching you. It's just different.
It's just different.
But for you guys wearing that, we need an arrow pointing somewhere.
No, we don't. But really, how hard is it to look at your dog and go, shh, and then walk away and go watch your game? You just got to understand why you're doing it.
And then we have the good old shh, happens,
Yeah.
which everyone loves. And that one you can kind of get away with in more places. But it's just about helping more dogs, and all the proceeds from the t-shirts and these hats, and we'll be having some other items available. All those things, yeah, you will be available on the website, and the proceeds will go, shirts and hats will be $15.
All right. And
Proceeds goes to Merlin's kids.
But that's not a cost. That's just a donation.
Right.
For a donation of $15, you can get one of these shirts. If you want them signed, tell us and we'll sign it for you. But all we're trying to do is raise money for Merlin's kids.